Hey, what's up guys? My name is COBUMAN, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install the best antivirus free software that you can get. Of course, this is my opinion, but I'll support my opinion and explain why and where you can get it and how to install it. But first, I'm going to show you how to get rid of your old expired antivirus software. And what I mean by that is most of you, well, of course, all of you have bought a PC at some point, and probably the salesman there, when you asked him if you're protected with some kind of antivirus, they most likely said yes, you're covered, but within 30 days, you come to find out that it has expired. And why is that? Well, because the free software that they install on brand new PCs is on a trial, and typically it only gives you 30 days. So whenever it expires, you get these annoying pop-ups, keeps asking you to pay for the software, this and that, which is fine. And this software is still pretty good. It's just that it's kind of misleading. And now you're at the point where you need the antivirus protection, but you may not necessarily have the money or the means or the know-how to purchase the upgraded version of the software that's already installed. But that's okay. I'm here to help you with this. I'll show you the simplest way to get rid of the first and then install my recommended free, 100% free antivirus software. I just want to throw this out there, though. This is not a sponsored or anything. This is just me finding it to be the best software you can get that is free. Okay, here we go. The most common installed software on a brand new PC that you buy is called either Norton Security or Symantec. So here we go. I'll show you how to install it, how to remove it, the most simplest way. So first we're going to remove the old software, and then we're going to install the new. And I'm going to explain this in the sense of if you're new to computers, maybe a younger person or elderly person. I'll go really slow to make sure that it's really easy to do. Okay, most new computers come with either Windows 7, Windows 8, or Windows 10 now, and all of them have a start button. So on the left hand side, as you can see here, there's a start button. It'll be slightly different when you select it. When you select on the left, you can click on it. It says start. See how it comes up. It's start. You click on that, and then simply here you can just type in remove program. So the first thing that comes up here, and it's going to be a little bit different in Windows 8 or Windows 10. You may get a pop. Well, Windows 10 it'll be very similar to this, but Windows 8 you'll be on a different window, and I believe it's going to be on the top right hand side, the search button. But all you want to do simply is just type in remove program. So the first thing after you type in remove program is going to be the first selection is going to be add remove programs. So what you're going to do is select that, and then what you want to look for is you'll get this window pop up, and what you'll want to look for is a program. In this case, we're working with Norton Security, so here it is, Norton Security. It may say Symantec or say Norton Security. So in this, for the sake of demonstration, I went ahead and installed it, and just so I can show you how to remove it. So once you see it here, all you got to do is highlight it and double click it. Very simple. And now here it's going to ask you whether you want to, just select the second one. Please remove all user data. So select this. Either way, if you click on the top one, you won't necessarily make a mistake, but you want the second one. And it may look slightly different depending on what kind of software you have, but this is for Norton Security or Symantec, which is the same company. And the reason I'm not doing it just for this because it's the most commonly found on brand new PCs. Here we go. Click remove, and then it's going to basically saying, are you sure you want to install it? And you click next. Of course we want to install it. You'll get this pop-up. As you see, you get a warning, probably get a warning from your pop-up on your right hand side. You'll get a warning from your Windows saying that basically you don't have antivirus, but that's okay. We can we'll remedy this issue here in a moment. Anyways, it'll take you to a website. Uh, Basically, it explains what the pop-up is once you get it on the bottom. You can go ahead and close this. And here we go. Now it's asking us to restart. So to continue this video, I'm just going to click restart later. But what you'll have to do is click restart now. This way it's going to remove all of the traces of this software. Okay, so go ahead and click restart now, and then once that happens, come back to this video. Kind of remember where you left off, or you just memorize what to do next. Okay, and we're going to close it. Now we're just going to pretend that we restarted, and just for the sake of continuing this video. Okay, so but make sure you do restart. Okay, and then what we're going to do is click start again, and then type in Internet Explorer, or you can just type in Internet. And as you can see, the very top thing that came up is the Internet Explorer. So you can either type in Internet Explorer or you can just type in Internet. So the very first thing that comes up is going to be Internet Explorer. A lot of times, the Internet Explorer itself icon is also on your toolbar right here. So you can either click that or do as I did. So you click the start button, type in Internet, and then Internet Explorer comes up as very first thing. And keep in mind, guys, I'm doing this for the sake of somebody who doesn't know how to use computers well and is either new or just needs help with computers. Okay, keep in mind that. Here is just if you're running Internet Explorer for the first time, you may get this little pop-up on the bottom. You can just click either yes or no. It's up to you. It doesn't really affect it. I'll probably cover this in the next video. We'll just click no for now. And up top here, you see where my mouse button is hovering. You can either click in here and hit backspace on your keyboard and start deleting everything here, or you can just double click it and then just start typing in whatever you need. So you can either use your backspace and delete it, or once you go back, I'm going to go ahead and open it again just to show you. So here we go, start Internet, and there it is. You can just hit enter at this point if you want, but just to make sure that you have the right thing selected, I recommend that you actually go with the mouse to it and click it, select it. Okay, and then so you can either do a backspace. You can just click here once and use your backspace on the computer to delete the whole thing that's in this address bar up here on the top left hand side, or you can just double click or click in until it turns blue and just type it in. In this case, what we're going to do, we're going to type in google.com and then hit enter. Okay, so we're at Google. Here we're going to look for the software or antivirus program that I'm recommending. And the reason I'm recommending it is because it's very small in size. It's very, very light on using your computer. Basically, it's like it doesn't consume a lot of your computer power. So if you have a slower computer, or maybe older computer that's not necessarily as fast as the newer computers, even some newer laptops can be a little bit slow if you add more things to it. This program is not going to take up all the resources, so it's going to basically not going to slow down your computer as much as some of the other, like for example in this case Symantec may actually take up a lot more resources than this program that I'm about to tell you about. Okay. Also, in this program, once you install it, you don't have to worry about updating it. You don't have to worry about anything. It does everything automatically. It's very, very, very simple. Okay. And again, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not paid to say this or anything like that. But here we go. Without postponing it any further, I'm going to type in Immunet. So type in Immunet just like that, and chances are that once you type it in, Google will automatically populate with the search results. Okay, so after you type in Immunet, you can go ahead and hit enter or the search button, which is up here. Okay, but nowadays most computers, it does let you automatically populate, and it will basically do the search for you right away, so which is good. Okay, so as you can tell here, I went through this earlier just to show you, just so it kind of stands out. You want the link that says, and again, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible, as simple as possible. You want the one that says Immunet free. Of course, Immunet has a paid version of the software, but you don't need it. Okay, I mean, you can get it if you really want it, but you don't need it. What you want is the second link that says Immunet free, all caps, where it says free. Okay, and you can see it's different color here because I already clicked on it in the past. So go ahead and click on it. Okay, and now it's going to take you to this window. Okay, and here you don't have to worry about anything else. The only thing you want to worry about is if you scroll down here. Matter of fact, you don't even have to scroll on anything. Just go ahead and click on this button here that says Get Immunet Free. It's right here. You don't have to worry about anything else. It's this big button, bottom right hand side, right about the taskbar. Okay, so go ahead and click that. Okay, so once you get to this window, right, you clicked Get Immunet Free, right, the big box, right, and it's asking you now, what do you want to do with this? It's asking you, it realized that you clicked on it, now it's asking you, what do you want to do? And then since we want to get this software, we want to save it onto our computer. So we're going to select the save button that came up on the pop-up on the bottom of our screen, as you can see here. Okay, so go ahead and click save. Okay, and I'll try not to go too fast, and I apologize if I do actually get ahead of myself, but I'll certainly try to go in as much as detail and make it as easy as possible for you guys. Okay, so now it actually downloaded. So this may take a minute or two or a few seconds depending on your internet speed. So for us it happened really quick, and it happened because it was a very small download. I believe it's less than a 1 megabyte. Okay, so at this point it finished downloading. Okay, so what you want to do is, since we want to install it, we want to click the run button here. So it's the left button right next to open folder. On the left side of it is it called, there's a button called run. Okay, and here we go. Now we're going to click run. So go ahead and click run yourself. Okay, now a pop-up came up asking, basically saying, it's called user account controls. Basically it's your computer asking you, hey, are you sure you want to install this? Okay, and this pop-up you will get pretty much anytime you run something. I'm pretty sure it's not going to come up on this video, but I will go ahead and put in a screenshot so you guys can see exactly how it looks like. Okay, and on this window you got two options. You got yes and no. Okay, what you want to select is yes, so go ahead and click yes. Okay, now it's asking you, well, okay, fine, we're going to install this program, this antivirus program, but which language do you speak? Since most likely we speak English, we're going to leave it in English, but if you'd like, you can select the available languages there. Okay, just by clicking on the down arrow. But if you're happy with English, go ahead and leave it at that and just select OK, and now it's installing it. Okay, and this is just going to take a few moments, depending on the speed of your computer. Now here on this window, okay, this is very important. Okay, because we're going to end up in the same boat as with the previous software that we had to, previous antivirus that we had to remove. Okay, so here we have to make sure that we select that it is free. Indeed. Okay, so we want the free version of this. Okay, we want the free version of it. If we click here on try for free, or whatever that was the whichever was the which was the default, excuse me, which was the default in this case, it would basically be the same thing. Okay, 30 days would go by, and it would ask you if you want to buy it or not. Okay, we don't want that. We want to select the left button where it says free. Okay, and by all means, if you really like this software, it's certainly up to you. You know, if you want to buy it, that's fine too. But we're trying to kind of get away from that, and we won't just want to go with free software here because it's really good. Okay, trust me on this. So go ahead and select free. Make sure free is selected. It's right here. Okay. Um, Go ahead and click on this window. Go ahead and click next to proceed with the installation. And now it's going to ask you um, where you want to install it. If you don't have to worry about this at all at this point, okay? Like I said, this video I'm making it so it's as simple as possible. You don't have to worry about it. Chances are, even if you're the most advanced computer user, you would leave this at default. Okay? I mean, I can go ahead and explain what all this means, but for the sake of the simplicity of this video, I'll go ahead and skip on that because frankly, these are the default settings that you want as it is. So you don't have to worry about this at all, okay? So go ahead and click install, which is the middle button here, okay? Click install, and now it's going to proceed with the installation, okay? Okay, and it has completed, and you don't have to worry about this. Show details, that's not important. Um, I mean, it could be important if you really wanted to know what's going on there, but all it is just saying where it put all the files. And like I said, I'm going to make this as simple as possible. So here, we're done. And to finish this, you want to click next. And you can leave this as default as well. So go ahead and click close. And here we are. We're done. We're, well, pretty much done. This is certainly optional, but as soon as you install it, your computer, your new antivirus that you've installed, is going to scan your computer. It's automatically scanning for any files that come through, even if you happen to go to a website. I know on the previous video it said the only feature it has is a cloud, but trust me, it scans every little thing that comes to your computer, every little file, everything. Okay? And it's really good at that. But I would recommend that you click this button here just to make sure that everything is scanned properly. Just in case there's some embedded software or some embedded virus, if you will, hiding somewhere in your computer. It will find it and it will take care of it for you. This is optional, but I would recommend that you do click on this button that says scan now. Now, as a side note, I just really want to point this out to kind of prove my point that I think this is the best free software. You see here where it says community? It's basically a cloud. You've heard of a cloud before. What is cloud? All the cloud is a place on the internet, right? Just to make a very simple explanation of it, is a place on the internet where the data is stored. Other files that community or basically everybody that's internet can access. Okay, so that's cloud. It's stored in the internet and everybody has access to it. In this case here, what this means is this community part means that this program is connected to the internet constantly, but it's not. And I have to, I have to stress this. It doesn't. It's very so low on resources on your computer that you don't want to even affect your computer at all when it comes to performance. It will not slow it down at all. As you can see here, let me finish this community. So it's connected to the internet, right? The community. which is the internet. And now it's constantly, remember I said you don't have to click, you don't have to worry about updates. It will constantly put updates from the community, that, which is real time, by the way. So a new virus comes out, right? New virus comes out. The community is constantly connected to this database that knows about this virus. And as soon as they know about a virus and they decide to figure out how to fix it or get rid of it, your antivirus, in this case ImmuneNet, is going to get it as soon as they figure out how to get rid of that virus. Your antivirus is going to get an update, automatic update. It's going to tell your antivirus or ImmuneNet that to look out for this virus. So that's a great thing about this computer. And to kind of support my opinion about resources, if you look at the right here on this right hand side, okay, it says CPU. As you can notice, it's most of the time it's 0%. And although, and see it goes up to 1%, 0%. So it's using so little, almost no power at all to run, okay? Although I'm recording a video on top of this, but that doesn't count into it. This just counts into it what percentage of CPU used by this program. And you can see it's mostly 0%. Okay? And here the memory usage, 73 megabytes, which is incredibly low. Incredibly low. Okay? Your computer, if you buy a brand new computer right now, chances are it would have a minimum of 8,000 megabytes, okay? I'm pretty sure your computer could afford 73, or in this case it went down to 32, okay? You can tell here, I'm just going to move this window. I'm going to close the back the Internet Explorer out just by clicking X here, just so you can get a better view of here. It does say here, it gives you an option to buy it if you like it. But I promise you, you will never get a pop-up, annoying pop-up asking you to do this, to upgrade, to buy. Nothing. It just works. Okay? So there you have it. I mean, it's as simple as that. Okay? And like I said, I recommend that you do click Scan Now button. And once you click on it, so okay, I'm clicking on Scan Now button, left hand side, where it says computer. Click Scan Now, and it gives you three options. You can do a full scan or a flash scan. I recommend full scan, okay? Click full scan. It won't take long. You'll do it in the background. You won't even notice it. Okay? So that's all there is, guys. I mean, it's very simple. I hope you found it very simple to follow. And, you know, I'll try to keep well, I'm not going to try. I'm definitely going to put out more videos like this, because I understand there are a lot of people out there who don't necessarily know how to use computers, know how to use computers well, right? And I don't mean that as in an offensive way or a demeaning way at all. It's just that I personally work in desktop support, and I serve a lot of people who just simply don't, you know, they're not good computers, but they're really good with whatever their expertise is. So just because I may know about computers, you know, it doesn't make me the smartest guy out there. I just know about computers, right? So that's all I'm trying to say, okay? And this video hopefully helps somebody out there, makes it a little bit easier, possibly save some money, right? So okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll put out new videos every week, okay? And I hope you like it, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye-bye.